I just woke up from a nap and I finally got to read Attack on Titan manga chapter 75. Alright, let's go. The 8th Titan is lined up with his forces. Reiner's about to scale the wall so he can go down and kill the horses. And the Survey Corps has just given off each of its different groups their objectives. And it's time to see what goes down. Commander Erwin, being a sly you-know-what, sees a Titan with supplies on its back. It says that this thing could be a scout that saw them coming and told all the other Titans and Reiner and the 8th Titan that they were even coming. And the thing is, why does it have supplies on its back? This thing is just like walking around and like, hey buddy, here's an apple if you need one. Everyone assumes that that the Titan with the stuff on its back is capable of thought, and he assumes that there's probably a bunch of others amongst the Titans out there that are capable of thought. So it's like, are they Titan shifters? We haven't really seen one like that before. I assumed before that the 8th Titan turned these guys into Titans, but maybe these are Titan shifters that are from the same, place where Annie, Reiner, and Bertolt are. That just comes with a whole bunch more questions. The Titan sends in the 2 and 3 meter classes in to sort of go into the town area and try to eat the horses, surround and make sure that they don't. Make sure that the Survey Corps doesn't try to get into the city and try to get their horses back, and he keeps much bigger Titans around to make sort of an extra wall, if you will. Everyone is even thinking that, hey, they could even do this and they could sit there and just wait for the Survey Corps to run out of food, and they could just easily go in and take Eren if they wanted to. I think it'd be the biggest troll in the world if the writer just decided to be like, all right, the next 5 chapters are them just sitting around. Each of the Survey Corps groups get their objectives, and Erwin tells Squad Levi that they need to go and kill the Armored Titan. Now, this is going to be very hard to do, but he also tells Levi to stay back and protect the horses, and then go take out the 8th Titan. Can he do it? Probably not alone. I like how Levi kind of says, hey, this me taking down the 8th Titan will be compensation for, not killing Reiner. We get to see a little bit of Reiner's thoughts here, and he's like saying how he moved his brain functions to the rest of his body so he wouldn't get killed when Levi stabbed him in the neck. I think that's really interesting. He moved it around. I guess Titan shifters can do that now. He started to realize that Ottoman is pretty smart, because he's like, how did they find me in the wall? What was up with that? Really love that little moment with Erwin and the Armored Titan on the wall. It was great because, Commander Erwin, he doesn't care. Like, he's one of the most badass characters in this series. He finally transforms into a Titan, and Reiner thinks that he's going to hop over the wall, make a retreat back to the wall so he can be safe. But, as we know, as we read it further, it's basically so he can set up a fight between him and Reiner. Reiner looks back at Commander Erwin and is basically like, you're one smart son of a you-know-what, and he's like, you know what? Let's just. He almost seems happy that he's like about to kill a bunch of people, and he's like almost happy to be back with all these people that he kind of he became friends with them, even though he was kind of a dick. Everyone's still wondering where Bertolt is. Personally, I think that they are not having him fight because he's kind of a liability. I'm pretty sure that even though he's really big, he's not that good at fighting. He's really slow and cumbersome. And I'm sure that if Eren got behind him somehow, all he had to do is jump up, and I don't even think that steam could stop him. Well, what's his power? Steam, and he can kick things open? Like, not very useful. Eren could easily jump on his back and bite that nape of his neck and kill him, and Reiner really does not want that to happen. The fight finally begins, and Eren is using hardening ability. At least it looks like Eren is using his hardening ability to finally break through that armor of Reiner. And the thing is, I love how he says, Reiner's not that, he's no match for Annie in basic combat skills. If Eren was still his basic form, and he didn't have the hardening stuff, it'd be no contest, Reiner would win. But now, he can easily damage him, and oh my, I've wanted to see him get punched in the face ever since episode 1. Or did he appear in episode 2? Eren is finally ready to settle this whole thing with Reiner. Squad Levi is waiting so they can make their move. And man, Attack on Titan, man, it is awesome. The most interesting thing that I got out of this chapter was how Reiner was basically, he said, you know, how Eren was able to master hardening in 2 months, and that was amazing. Like, apparently it maybe took him and Annie a lot longer. But he says, talking about the coordinate ability, how Eren's probably going to be able to train it. I mean, besides the 8th Titan, are there other people who have the coordinate ability? Because personally, I think that there's something else out there that is a greater threat, and because it doesn't make any sense. Because what are their goals really? Because they're not going in to the walls to kill humanity. They could have done that a long time ago. There's something else out there that they need Eren for, or at least his ability. So if you like this video, make sure to give it a like. Comment down below what you thought of this chapter. It'd be awesome to hear from you. Be sure to subscribe to my channel to watch more videos like this one. I do lots of discussions and reviews on Attack on Titan, One Piece, Dragon Ball Super, and whatever else I want to talk about. So follow me on Instagram and Twitter. The links are in the description below me, and I'll catch you in the next one.